Hello students, let us take a look at the last two questions of your chapter 6, that's lines and angles, and this is exercise 6.3. Winding up with these two sums will also end the chapter before we take a look at the summary. So the fifth question, here is a diagram. We've been given that PQ is perpendicular to PS. So PQ is perpendicular to PS, therefore this angle here is 90 degrees. PQ is parallel to SR, therefore obviously PQ is parallel to SRT because our SR is extended until point T. So PQ is parallel to SRT. Also SQR is 28 degrees which is marked here, and QRT is 65 degrees which is again marked here. We need to find the measure of angles X and Y. So let's mark our X and Y in the diagram. We need to find the measure of these two angles. So what strategy are we going to follow? First of all, PQ is parallel to SRT and QR is the transversal. Therefore, I have as QR is a transversal. Therefore, this angle, that is PQR, is equal to angle QRT. Correct? Why? Because they are alternate angles. Therefore, X plus 28 is 65. I will get the measure of my X. Correct? Once I get the measure of angle X, I can take into consideration angle PSQ. This is 90 degrees. I will have had this angle, the sum of these three angles. So obviously I can find the value of Y. Let's proceed with the solution. So I'll say solution. PQ is parallel to SRT and PR is the transversal. Therefore, angle PQR is equal to angle QRT. Why? Alternate angles, alternate interior angles. But PQR is the sum of PQS plus SQR. So let's rewrite this. PQS plus SQR is equal to angle QRT. Correct? Let's substitute the values for the angles that we already know. PQS is what we need to find. So this is X plus SQR is 28 degrees and QRT is 65 degrees. Therefore, X is what? X is 65 degrees minus 28 degrees. Let's calculate this. 65 minus 28. So 7. And 5 minus 2 is 3. So 37 degrees. Therefore, X is equal to 37 degrees. Let's mark it in the diagram. Right? Now, in triangle PQS, what do I have? Angle PQS plus angle QPS plus angle PSQ is equal to 180 degrees through the angle sum property of triangle. Correct? Therefore, PQS is X, which is 30, X plus QPS is 90 degrees plus Y is equal to 180 degrees. Let's substitute the value of X, which is 37 degrees plus 90 degrees plus Y is equal to 180 degrees. Correct? So 37 plus 90 will be 127 degrees, and so I get 127 degrees plus Y is equal to 180 degrees. Therefore, Y is what? 180 degrees minus 127 degrees. Let's calculate this. 180 minus 127 will give me 3 and 7 minus 2 is 5. So 53 degrees. Therefore, Y is equal to 53 degrees. Therefore, we have found the measure of angle Y, which is 53 degrees. Right? So this was about question 5. Let's move on to the last question. So here we need to prove something. Let's see first what is the given data. So in triangle PQR, QR is produced until point S. Bisectors of PQR and PRS meet at point T. So let's see the bisectors of PQR. If you notice, for PQR you have QT as the bisector, and for PRS, RT is the bisector. So QT and RT being the angle bisectors of PQR and PRS, they are meeting at point T. We need to prove that QTR, that is this angle here, is equal to half of QPR, which is this. So we need to prove that this angle is half of this angle. Let's see how we are going to proceed. I'll say proof. So first we are going to take into consideration angle, my triangle PQR. Now for triangle PQR, PRS is the exterior angle. Therefore PRS is going to be sum of P plus Q. Let's write this down. In triangle PQR with exterior angle PRS, what do I have? Angle PRS is equal to angle P plus angle Q through the exterior angle theorem. Correct? So now we have angle PRS, that's PRS is equal to angle P plus angle Q. That is the exterior angle is the sum of interior opposite angles. Now we need to show a relationship between two triangles, two angles over here which belong to two separate triangles. So let's see, I have angle QTR. So angle QTR is here and I have angle QPR which is here. So how do we strike a relationship between these two? We need a key. So let's see how we'll find the key. For my triangle PQR, the exterior angle is this, which is PRS, correct? And for my triangle QTR, what is my exterior angle? It is this, TRS. So what is the connecting key between these two triangles, that is PQR and QTR? It is my angle TRS. So let's see how we are going to use the two triangles and angle TRS to find a relationship between them. So now first I am going to take into consideration angle triangle PQR. So I am going to say in triangle PQR, what do I have? I have my exterior angle as PRS. So in triangle PQR with exterior angle PRS, what do I have? Angle PRS is equal to angle P plus angle Q, which is what we have written here as well, correct? But we need angle TRS, right? So how do we convert PRS to TRS? I am going to divide it by 2 because RT is the bisector of angle PRS. So therefore, since RT bisects angle PRS, what do I get? Half of PRS is equal to half of the right hand side, right? Half of angle P plus angle Q. So now this thing is going to give me what is common, which is angle TRS. So this is angle TRS is equal to half angle P plus, let's rewrite our angle Q, because this is for angle, this is half of Q, right? Half of Q is what? TQR. So I'll say angle TQR and I'll mark this as 2. So I have the common key for my triangle PQR. Now let's check for triangle TQR. So I'll say in triangle TQR with exterior angle, what is my exterior angle? TRS. What do I have? Angle TRS is the sum of opposite interior angles, which is going to be angle T plus angle TQR, correct? And I'll mark this as 3. So from 2 and 3 we have equals on the left hand side. Therefore, the right hand sides are also going to be equal, because using the axiom that equals that are equal to the same thing are equal to each other. What do I get? Angle, half angle P plus angle TQR is equal to angle T plus angle TQR, and I'll say this is from 2 and 3. Now if you notice, even here on the left hand side and right hand side, I have something that is equal, that is TQR. So if equals are subtracted from equals, so let's say I am subtracting the equals, my remainders are going to be equal, correct? So what are my remainder? I have half P, angle P is equal to angle T. But what is my angle P? My angle P is nothing but QPR. Therefore, what do I get? Half angle QPR is equal to angle QTR. Let's see what we need to prove. We need to prove that QTR is equal to half angle QPR. So we will just reverse this statement, this equation, and rewrite it. Therefore, I get angle QTR is equal to half angle QPR. Therefore, I'll say hence proved. So what was the major thing that we needed to figure out over here? In order to prove some relationship between the two triangles given, we had to find out the key, and the key over here was my angle TRS. So I used exterior angle plus the bisector property to strike the relationship common for these two triangles, and therefore I was able to prove what was required. So this winds up our exercise 6.3. We will take a look at the summary in the next class. Thank you.
Hope this video increased your knowledge. For more such videos and a completely free educational content, log on to www.epathshala.org or visit our ePathshala YouTube channel. We have each and every question solved for maths, physics, chemistry and biology. So subscribe our channel, share with your friends, like our Facebook page and follow our Twitter handle for regular updates and important educational tips, and also win ePathshala goodies. So what are you waiting for? Subscribe this channel and enjoy the freedom of education.